Long before electric lights reached the Tennessee countryside, a quiet farmhouse became the center of something the town could not explain. Neighbors spoke in lowered voices about unseen footsteps, knocking walls, and a presence that knew every corner of the land. They called it the Bell Witch, though no one ever agreed on what it truly was. It began gently, scratching sounds along the floor at night, a tapping on the walls that moved from room to room. At first, the family believed it was animals or the house settling, but the sounds answered when spoken to. They followed voices. They learned names. Soon the presence found its own voice. It whispered from the darkness, calm and clear, speaking with certainty about things no stranger could know. It recited memories from years past, repeated conversations that had never been shared outside the home, and corrected people when they lied. The town grew uneasy when visitors heard the voice for themselves. The presence claimed it had been watching the land long before the house was built. It said it was not there to harm, but to remind. When anger rose in the household, the activity intensified. When kindness returned, the voice softened. One night, the spirit spoke openly, explaining that it had been bound to the land by injustice and silence. It was never given rest, never given acknowledgement. It stayed because it was forgotten. Rather than driving it away, the family began listening. They spoke to the presence with respect. They admitted wrongs, they made peace where bitterness had lived too long. Slowly, the disturbances lessened. The knocking faded. The voice grew quieter. On the final night it was heard, the presence thanked the family for hearing it. It said it could finally leave, knowing the truth was no longer buried. By morning, the house was still. The Bell Witch was never seen again, but the story remained. Not as a warning of terror, but as a reminder. Some hauntings exist not to frighten the living, but to ask to be understood. When truth is finally spoken, even the oldest spirits can move on. Thank you for watching Midnight Snap Stories. Please subscribe for more.